Hello everybody, this is Bridget, and today I'm doing another YouTube interview, and this time I have Yoshiller with me. Say hi.
Hi. Hello, humans. I'm Yoshiller.
Yeah. And, yeah. Okay. So the first question is, who inspired you to do YouTube?
It's not really anybody in specific that inspired me. It was more so me. Well, okay. Here's what happened. My original YouTube account was simply called Yoshiller. I made that back in 2006. And this didn't inspire me to do YouTube videos. I was just inspired to go on the internet in general, and that was watching a bunch of Flash animations on places like Newgrounds. And of those, I like to watch like fast, action-paced scenes and stuff like that. And most famously, I watched Super Mario Bros. Z. And so I started off doing videos of that. But what inspired me to actually do videos was just going on to YouTube and seeing other people do videos. Unfortunately, I don't really have anybody to name in specific, but that's how I started.
Alright then. Second question. Wait. God dang it. I haven't thought of the questions I'd ask you. How did you come up with the name Yoshiller?
I came up with the name after I was playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In that game, there's a portion where you get a Yoshi as your partner, and Yoshi's my favorite video game character. At that part of the game, you can name the Yoshi, and that name sticks with him for the remainder of the game. And initially, I wanted to call him Killer, but I was like, that's so generic. So I was like, oh, what can I do? You have Yoshi, Yoshi, Killer Yoshi, Killer She, Yoshiller, yeah. So it's kind of like Yoshi the Killer, not Yoshi Killer like a lot of people think, but it's Yoshi the Killer.
All right then. Question number 3. Wait. What did you expect to your channel to be like? How did you expect to have like a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of people admiring who you do?
Did I expect my channel to get big?
Yes.
Well, no, but I made videos with the intention of trying to meet people, of trying to do something, and with I made videos because I wanted to feel like I was doing something. So I guess technically yes, I wanted my channel to become big. Did I expect it to happen? No. I'm glad it did happen, but no, I didn't. I didn't expect to get to nearly 50,000 subscribers. But now I'm like pumped, and I want to keep going.
How did you meet like all your friends, like Rakib and all?
Oh, Rakib Marvelous?
Yeah.
Well, each person's a different story. Rakib's more of a recent friend that I met at I met him when I was in Washington, D.C. I went to the Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions concert, and at that time, they had the Pokemon World Championships going on. So it was kind of a convention. And I met him after some other friends of mine introduced me to him. And it was the night of the symphony. The symphony was over, and a bunch of people had, like, these special tickets. Like, I had a VIP ticket, but other people had VIP tickets, so they were going backstage and doing stuff. And so Rakib and I and Balrog the Master, another YouTuber, were hanging out, and we're like, want to just go grab dinner? And we're like, sure. So I went and I got him pizza, and that's how I met Rakib. Different people are different stories, of course.
All right, then. That was just a quick question I wanted to ask, and yeah. But what? And another quick question: how did you, like, who introduced you to Nintendo, or just how did you know about them and started playing the games of Nintendo?
Like, why do I play Nintendo games?
Yeah.
Oh, just like when I was a kid, uh, my mom bought me a Nintendo 64, and I was so inspired by it and all the games on the system, and I've stuck with Nintendo ever since. I've always loved their games. They're always that ones that gave me that creative spark.
What is your favorite game you've ever Let's Played or
That,
done?
okay, favorite game that I've recorded?
Yeah.
So, I often tell people that my two favorite games of all time are Super Mario 64 and Yoshi's Island. Now, I did do a walkthrough of Super Mario 64 a while back, and I did that at the same time as Super Mario 64 DS. So, for game-wise, those are my favorites. In terms of the actual walkthrough itself, I'm very pleased with my latest one, Kirby Superstar Ultra, just because it's something new. It feels like a fresh coat of paint. And while I've had other successful walkthroughs like New Super Mario Bros. Wii and stuff, other ones that I really like are when I did Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That was fun. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is actually the one that made me feel comfortable about doing commentary by myself. And Kirby Triple Deluxe was pretty fun too, actually.
Yeah, I liked
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I liked it. I loved the first thing I really liked your did you know gaming parody on Yoshi.
Oh, that wasn't a parody, that was a tribute. I wasn't trying to make fun of them.
Oh, I didn't know how to call it that.
Oh, actually, I am working on a series called Can't So Alone right now. And I've been working on that for a very long time. And it's almost ready, but there are certain things that are out of my control that are preventing it from being ready. And that will probably be my favorite thing. I'm trying to make it the biggest thing on my channel. When that goes live, that will probably be my favorite series.
What is your favorite game, like, out of the Nintendo universe, or you don't have one?
Outside of Nintendo-made games?
Yeah.
Like, can it still be on a Nintendo system?
Sure, if you wanted to be.
So, there's a couple. Sonic Adventure 2 is one of them. And another one is actually Bomberman 64, The Second Attack. And yeah, people will look at those two games nowadays and find all the complaints and say that they're mediocre and fine. But Sonic Adventure 2 I really like just because it was interesting. I went back and played it a lot. And Bomberman 64, The Second Attack, I like for many reasons. It's a very obscure game. It's a puzzle game. And as a kid, I would play it, and every night I only had a certain amount of time before I had to go to bed. So I tried to beat that game, and levels are long, and it took me forever to beat levels and solve the puzzles, and there were months at a time when I didn't know how to complete certain levels. But when I figured them out, it felt so rewarding, and I loved that game a lot. And looking back at it, there are a lot of ideas that work really well in that game. And Sonic Adventure 2, it's the same thing. There are a lot of ideas that work really well in that game. They're simple games with complex and fun ideas. Or rather, they're games with simple ideas but turn out to be complex and fun.
Alright, then. I guess that's the end of the interview, then.
Alright, thank you very much.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. Subscribe to Yoshiller. I'll leave his channel link in the description. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.